Hello, my name is Kimberly, and I'm in the Digital Cinematography program here at Full Sail University. I interviewed Derek Cason, who has worked in many roles in the world of media. What do you see as the role of the visual arts in our mass-mediated world, and particularly in your profession?
Indispensable. We are, visual creatures, and in fact, before we barely verbalize, we see first, and communication comes in a variety of forms. The platform of the internet, what happens is that you end up with kind of an infinite way of expressing oneself. Where do I think that it'll go? I just think that it'll go in a variety of ways that will speak much more to a kind of global universe, interconnection, realization that we are all interconnected in ways that we don't understand yet.
With new communications and media technologies, imagery is almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is having a positive or negative influence on the industry?
Yes, it has both.
Okay.
It has positive in that the instantaneous transmission of really ideas, thoughts. They may alert us to catastrophe. Everything from weather reports, illnesses that are. We're so closely connected in terms of how we travel to one place to another. Yes, there's clearly some tremendous benefits. The negative is that, particularly in an open society like the United States, or at least what is purported to be an open society, an opportunity to mislead and confuse. We don't really keep secrets, very well here, but we can confuse the hell out of people for a very, very, very long time.
What popular images do you see that are frequently rechanneled throughout the entertainment industry?
What don't you see? There's all kinds of things that are rechanneled. We were talking earlier about how cable was developed. Cable television is interesting because it was able to beat the pants off of broadcast, primarily because it had two revenue streams. One, advertising dollars. The second being subscription fees. There's a lot of repetitiveness because when you think about it, most cable channels are regurgitating stuff that was on broadcast channels. There are very few things that are really kind of new. MTV was conceptually kind of new, music, television, and it was geared towards a certain demographic group, young people. It gets watered down, and it happens in traditional art also. It's like taking a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. And listen, we don't expect, nor should we expect, media to be thought-provoking all the time, 24 hours, because even the brightest people don't want that all the time.
Are there particular images that this industry has popularized and or created?
People watch the A-Team. It was just an old show, but the reason why I mention it is because on Centrix, they rerun it.
And now they've made the new version of the A-Team. So,
yeah.
Into a movie, so.
Well, and see, again, the film industry will piggyback off of stuff. And also, people take stuff out of newspapers. That's where, you've been able to get Law and Order and programs like that just, they don't even have to create it. They just go and take it out of the newspaper, out of real life, and that creates a certain kind of successful business model.
Who is one of your favorite visual artists, and or what is your favorite style of visual art?
Salvador Dali. Anson Williams, I think that's his name. He does photography work.
Okay.
Ansel Williams, I think it is. He does these expansive shots of landmarks and things like that. I like film because you can do so many things with it.
How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process?
Given me that kind of appreciation for trying to look at things a little bit different, to continue to think critically about most things, and not to take myself, terribly serious. Take perhaps the work you do and the effort you do serious.